Welcome to the cozy dream lab, where the day's worries melt away and restful moments come alive. Tonight, we invite you to step into a place of warmth and quiet, an oasis tucked away from the rush of the world. Before we begin, let's get nice and comfortable. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel your body relax. Imagine, after a long day in the office, the city feels endless. You wandered into a cozy coffee shop, a place where time slows down and dreams begin to bloom. Outside, the rain softly taps against the windows, its rhythm like a lullaby for the world. The streets glisten under the soft glow of street lamps, their light reflected in tiny puddles. Inside, the air is warm and welcoming, filled with the rich scent of coffee beans and the sweet aroma of freshly baked pastries. A soft hum of conversation floats in the background, blending with the hiss and steam of the espresso machine. The space feels timeless. Wooden tables scattered with books and laptops, comfortable armchairs tucked into corners, and shelves adorned with jars, mugs, and little potted plants. You take a moment to absorb it all. The glow of pendant lights overhead, the faint trail of steam rising from a freshly poured latte at the counter, and the quiet smiles exchanged between the barista and a customer. It's as though this place exists outside of time, a sanctuary from the world rushing by outside. The barista moves with a quiet grace, each motion deliberate and calming. They measure the coffee grounds, press them with care, and watch the espresso pour into the cup, a deep, rich color that feels like warmth itself. When they add the milk, it swirls into the dark espresso, creating patterns that seem almost alive. A quick flick of the wrist, and a rosette blooms in the foam, a tiny piece of art in your cup. Tonight's drink is something special, a lavender latte. The faint floral scent mingles with the coffee's bold aroma, promising comfort and calm in every sip. The barista places it on the counter with a soft smile, and for the first time today, you feel like someone has noticed you. It's not just a drink. It's a reminder that small acts of care can make all the difference. In the corners of the coffee shop, stories unfold in silence. A young woman sketches in a notebook, her pencil moving lightly over the paper. The soft scratch of graphite against the page feels like a secret whispered just for her. Nearby, someone types on a laptop, the glow of the screen reflecting their thoughtful expression. Each tap of the keyboard feels purposeful, steady, as if they're building something meaningful, one word at a time. Across the room, an older man flips through a novel, his coffee cooling beside him. He pauses occasionally, his eyes lifting to the rain outside, as though he's comparing the world on the page to the one beyond the glass. Each of them is here for a reason, to find a moment of peace, a place where the day's demands can't reach them. In this shared quiet, their stories weave together, unspoken but connected. By the window, a man sits in a deep armchair, his head tilted back, eyes closed. His breathing is slow and steady, each inhale pulling in the warmth of the coffee shop, and each exhale releasing the tension of the day. The rain outside streaks the glass, its rhythm steady and calming. He isn't asleep, but he's far from the worries that have followed him all day. The armchair cradles him like an old friend, its soft cushions wrapping around him in quiet reassurance. In this moment, he is simply here. No deadlines, no emails, no meetings. Just the soothing sound of rain, the hum of conversation, and the faint scent of lavender lingering in the air. And then there's the cat, a quiet, unhurried presence that has claimed the coffee shop as its own. Its fur gleams softly in the candlelight as it stretches, its movements unhurried and graceful. The barista strokes its back once, and the cat lets out a soft purr before curling up beside the flickering candle. It closes its eyes, its chest rising and falling with a rhythm so peaceful, it's almost hypnotic. Watching the cat, you feel a gentle nudge to slow down, to take life as it comes, one quiet moment at a time. The cat seems to know what everyone here is trying to learn, to simply be without rushing, without worrying. As the night deepens, the coffee shop begins to quiet. Cups are emptied, conversations wind down, and the rain outside fades to a gentle mist. You take one last sip of your latte, savoring the warmth that lingers. The world outside waits, but for now, it feels distant, almost unreal. In here, you found something precious, a moment of stillness, a reminder that even in the busiest of days, there's a place where you can let go. Close your eyes now. Carry this warmth with you into your dreams, and let the peace of this little sanctuary follow you into the night. Good night, and sweet